guess you wonder where I've been. Hey everybody. This feels so irrelevant. Like, I bet like 3 people are gonna watch this, but this goes out to those 3 people. So yeah, the Auric is canceled. I'm not making any new content. I can't. I really just can't at this point. And I want to explain why that is. So, basically, what happened with Season 2 of the Auric is that I saw the success of the first season and all the little mini projects we did, and I was like, what if we did more? And as it turns out, more was a lot of work. Just a ton of work that I did not have time for. And that required more people than just me and a few scrappy editors and a few voice actors that I could not pay. Well, not pay a lot, at least. I had this ridiculous idea in my head that I could do senior year of college and also produce Auric content at the same time and also have a part-time job. You know, one of the things I'm most proud of myself of is my work ethic and my ability to produce a lot. But I learned that there's a limit to my capabilities. As awesome, sexy, cool, and fun as I am, I do have a limit on what I can actually tangibly achieve. We had a ton of scripts that were written that will probably never see the light of day, and if you want to read those scripts and like see what we had planned, go for it. Season 2 of the Auric was a really ambitious project. It was going to be like an audio drama, but it was like a full-scale war plotline. It was like the ultimate trial. Yeah, no, it was going to be fucking huge, and looking back on it, there was no way I was going to finish that. I kept telling my crew, like, yeah, we're gonna finish it, guys. It's a big project. We got this. I believe in all of us. And I did, but it was never gonna happen. It was never gonna happen. But we got decently far in the scripting process, so go us. And I feel, I guess this is the personal side of things, I just feel really bad for all of the writers that worked on this stuff, all the editors that worked on this stuff, and all the voice actors, especially, who worked on this stuff, that I can just never really make come to light. Yeah, I'd like to say a formal apology to all the staff I've worked with, because you guys are awesome, and it's my fault for being a leader that put on too much and couldn't handle all of it. What I know for next time when I do an ambitious project is really look at scope and really don't do it alone. Like, I tried to do so much of this on my own, this giant task on my own, and it wasn't going to happen, not without a good team behind me. So yeah, I'm sorry guys. Although I'm sure a lot of you are just happy you were part of the experience. I'm sure no one's actually that pissed off at me, but I just feel a little bad internally because I really think I could have done more if I had done less, you know what I mean? So what does that mean for the future of this channel? There are some things we finished. Like, we finished a bunch of lore reads, we finished a bunch of the Ghostface interview series, and we finished some little small projects here and there, like Dead by Daylight and Bridge. There's, I think, 2 more episodes of that coming out. So I have it scheduled in YouTube to post a new video every like 3 to 4 days. So there is going to be a bunch of new content up until around like mid-September. When mid-September hits, I'm officially out of Auric content and I can't post anymore. Okay, but also there is one series, and I don't want to get anyone's hopes up, but there was one series that we got really close to finishing that I think if I put time into now, I could probably finish. And I'd love to end the Auric on that note, because I genuinely did enjoy making that series a lot. I had a like total drama parody I was doing with the Dead by Daylight cast, and I got up to like episode 5 or 6 out of 9 before I had to stop for college. If anybody wants to help with that, please let me know. I'd love help editing that project, because it'd be the last Auric thing I do. That project might come out in October. Maybe. It will maybe come out. Do not hold me to that. I cannot guarantee you that I will finish Total Drama Daylight and get it out there. But I do want to. I do really... I mean, the first 3 episodes are definitely done, so I don't know. On a personal note, I've not played Dead by Daylight in quite a while. I don't know who the new killers are. They added, like, fucking Dungeons & Dragons characters. They added the bitch from Tomb Raider. Who are these people? The last killer I remember the launch of was Skull Merchant. Like, that's how far behind I am. Are they adding FNAF yet? Can someone catch me up on the lore? Like, what's going on? Is the lore guy, is Pixelbush still making videos? I wouldn't know. Is fucking Oxdarva still around? Is Scott Jun still around? These are questions I don't know the answers to. I don't know anything about the Debating community right now. I don't know shit. I've been playing a lot more Overwatch, and you know how Overwatch is, so pray for me. So you might be thinking like, okay, well, if you weren't working on the Auric cell during college, what were you doing? Well, I was studying, you fucking weirdo. But I was also making a whole bunch of film stuff. If you want to see what I was doing in college instead of working on the Auric cell, I link my second channel below. It should be called Solomon Troupe Films.
Hello, my fellow American.
Can I take a shit here?
Yep, you're one of us.
One of you?
Yeah, we heard your speech, boy. You're a black conservative.
I'm not a... What the...
Sound effects! Wow, that was so cool!
Who the heck?
Hi, Blue. Sorry it looks so rough. I didn't think you'd be summoning me this soon.
Sorry, but who are you?
I am an animated manifestation of your self-actualization! Never mind, Carl Jung. I'm just a little Blue, and I'm here to help you.
But what are you supposed to help me with?
Don't spoil the movie, silly.
I'm really proud of the content I made on that channel. I think it really speaks to me as a filmmaker and an artist, and if you like my work on the Auric cell, you'll probably like what I do in other film capacity. I'd highly recommend checking that channel out if you haven't already. Another thing to announce is that I'm starting a new channel. This channel is more for politics because, I mean, anyone who pays attention to the Auric cell knows that I'm a very political person. I don't stray away from my political beliefs, and I don't stray away from putting them into my films and into my work. I mean, the Deathslinger's monologue in episode 6, I think, is a pretty clear example of how I'm not afraid to throw in politics with narrative work, especially if it like fits the reality of the characters, because I mean, obviously Deathslinger would be anti-jails and anti-prison, like, obviously. Basically, I have a strong love of film, and I also have a strong love of politics. I have a desire to help people no matter where I'm at, and I think that both of these mediums do this. I think filmmaking helps people internally with their soul and, like, thinking about things differently, and I think politics helps people. That's a controversial statement, I know, but I genuinely think that government helps people, and that, especially at the local level, a lot of good change can be done. So, I am making a YouTube channel where I talk about political beliefs, explore political topics, but I do it in like a fun Solomon kind of way, you know? This one's spicy. This question says, our race has superior qualities compared with other races. Now, because I want to run for office one day, I cannot Okay, so like, the short answer is no, but the longer answer is... And hey, even if you disagree with my politics, I think I do a pretty decent job on that channel of presenting multiple viewpoints that contrast my own. I'm not one of these lefties that's like afraid to talk to a conservative. I think those people are narrow-minded. There's a whole debate around whether you should platform certain views, and I understand that debate, but I'm, at this current moment, not opposed to talking to anyone and expressing beliefs that are outside of my own. So yeah, that's been most of it. The Auric cell shut down because I went to college. I have a YouTube channel now for the films I made in college, and I now have a third YouTube channel for politics. It's also really important to me to have a point in this video where I talk about the people that helped me out with this project. There are people we've lost along the way, but there have been some people who have stuck with me through this entire process, and I really just wanted to thank those people in particular. So, names that come to mind immediately when it comes to this project, Jacob Lentini, guy who plays Ghostface, fucking amazing, love you bro. If I'm ever in Cali, hit me up. Journey Forrest, I love you, you're great, you've been a huge fan of the show for a long time, and also you have, like, it was cool to meet you in person. Didn't think that would happen, but you know, when in Colorado. Who else? Oh, Pixelbush. I don't know if you're still around on YouTube, but if you are, thank you so much for the support. Me being on your channel gave me a lot of subscribers and a lot of people that follow my content through you. So honestly, me blowing up in the way I did in a small way was really because of you, so thank you so much, and I hope you're doing well. Very much insightful in his thoughts on all sorts of both Dead by Daylight and political topics, so props to him. Thank you so much for helping me with the channel, even though you're British, which is kind of disgusting, but you know. Who else? Will, I don't think I know your last name, but Will, you were really cool to talk to get to know. We have very different opinions on things, but it was cool to meet you and like have you as a friend. One of the editors, Jose, I'm so sorry for I'm so sorry for being difficult to work with. There were moments where I would go like months without talking to him, and I just feel bad about that. Like, I got caught up with school, bro. I'm gonna pay you, I promise. God, I feel so bad. He's getting paid, guys. Don't worry. I'm not an unethical boss. He's getting paid. There was a guy named Thomas who helped me write a lot of the Ghostface scripts and a lot of Season 2. Thomas, you are awesome. I hope you're doing well. I haven't talked to you in a minute, but I hope you're doing great. You're a very talented writer. Who else? There's so many people that I can list right now that helped me out a lot with this project. Honorable mentions, the voice actress for Susie. I know her from a different project called Chromatic, which you should watch because it's bad.
And so it began. The quest to find the ring and win the game. The quest of the Chromatic.
Well, actually, I have no idea how good Chromatic is. I haven't watched it in like 2 years, but I'm assuming it's pretty rough. Anyway, Emily Rose, you're great. I love you. If we're ever in Cali, hit me up. The voice actress for the Cenobite, you were really cool to talk to. The voice actress for the pig in the Total Drama Daylight series, you're awesome. I think her name's Robin. I don't know if I still have her contact information, but Robin, if you're listening, you're great. Shout out to Nikki Aarons, one of the writers for some of the stuff. He helped me out a lot, both monetarily and also with the series. The voice actor for the Trapper, Anthony, thank you so much for your work. I know we have definitely not talked in a long time, but I think you're like SAG now or something. Or you're like unionized, and that's great. Shout out to Erin Dorsey. She voices, I think, The Plague and also Elodie. She was awesome to talk to in this process. Shout out to the voice actress for The Hag and also Julie. You're great. Shout out to the voice actor for Frank in The Legion, because, yeah, he's great. Braden, I think. Awesome guy. Just swell vibes. Oh, speaking of swell vibes, the voice actor for Joey, Anthony, my guy, if you're watching, love you, bro. I know you have a new channel that I'm not going to spoil, but I think you're going to have a bright future ahead of you. You're really young, but you have so much going for you. You should keep going for sure. There's so many more people I could shout out, but my memory's running dry, but I'm sure there's someone else I'm missing. I'm positive of it. Anyway, I guess what I'm trying to say is that meeting all of you has been such a rewarding experience. It's been really cool to talk to every person who's worked in the Auric cell with me, and it does have to end for my own personal ambitions in life, and because it's just, I can't keep it up, but it was really awesome to have this be my like first web series I really do, and it be so successful for my own personal metrics, and really just the people I met was such an important part of this being a good experience. So I want to thank you all so much for being with me on this journey. I feel kind of emotional. But I'm a man, I can't have emotions. A man can't have emotions now. So yeah, thank you all so much for working on this project with me, and I hope you continue following me with whatever I end up doing. This has been Solomon, and I will see you in the fog.